हाय एवरीवन। कैट एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हो पर क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रहे हो, आंसर नहीं आ रहा। मॉक्स दे रहे हो पर मार्क्स नहीं आ रहे और कंसिस्टेंसी तो हमारी बन ही नहीं पा रही है। सो दीज आर एक्चुअली द थ्री रीजंस व्हाई एनी पर्सन वुड एवर फील अनकंफर्टेबल एंड demotivated for the CAT exam. So my intention in this video is that I solve for all these problems for you. So let me start with the first one, which is that either you're not even taking a mock because you're too scared कि marks नहीं आएंगे, or you're taking the mock, marks कम आ रहे हैं and you're feeling demotivated in turn. So let me suggest you that this is just the first mock you're taking. अपने 5 पहले mocks का तो भूल ही जाओ. Just forget the first 5 mocks के marks. They don't even matter. Why? Because these mocks are supposed to be taken to get comfortable with the pattern of the exam. Every person's first ever mock is never their best mock. Imagine अगर आज से 5 महीने बाद जाके you take your first ever mock and you don't score well. Imagine the kind of burden you'll have at that point of time with only a few months left for the exam. So it's always better to take a free mock at this moment. And the reason I'm saying free mock is because it will be slightly easier than the CAT exam and it will help you understand where you stand. For that, I would recommend Unacademy's free mock that's being conducted on 15th of May. So it's called Unacademy Champions League. And the reason it's called that way is because the top 100 rankers are offered some scholarships and they're also given gifts like MacBook Air, and मुझे पता होता तो मैं ले लेती. But yesterday I put up a community post and someone shared that that individual had a 174 rank. So I feel like it's definitely doable. So I will put the link in the description. My code is SACAT10. You can use it to enroll for free. But at the same time, please do take mocks. No matter which mocks you're taking, do take mocks. Maybe take 1 or 2 mock a month, not more than that. Take one free mock every month till the time you're done with the basics. But you have to take a mock to feel comfortable. Don't have that unrealistic expectation from yourself कि पहले ही mock में 99 आना चाहिए. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? Imagine so many repeaters are taking it. So you don't have these unrealistic expectations from yourself. Feel okay about it. No matter how much you score, you still have to take the mock to feel comfortable with the pattern. Second, बहुत सारे लोग क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट कर रहे होंगे बट देन दिल बी लाइक वी डोंट गेट द राइट आंसर एंड देन वी डोंट नो इफ वी विल बी एबल टू इन द फाइनल एग्जाम ऑल्सो. So let me try changing your approach from solving the questions to attempting the questions. अब उसका क्या मतलब है? Whenever you sit to solve the questions, just think that I am going to attempt a certain number of questions. Doesn't matter how many you are able to solve. So let's say you set a target to attempt 50 quant questions today. You would start off with the first one. You would spend probably 5 minutes on it. You would read the statement, try understanding the statement, try thinking which concept or formula is to be used, and then try arriving at the right answer. Now, either you'll be able to do that or you will be stuck somewhere. If you are stuck somewhere, just mark it and write in front of it whether you were not able to understand the statement या कॉन्सेप्ट याद नहीं आ रहा है या फिर के आंसर नहीं निकल पा रहा है. These could be the 3 problems. Once you've noted it down, simply go through those 50 questions. If you're spending 5 minutes per question, that will probably take you to 50 minutes or more. Spend that time. And once you've done all that, take a break. After some time, come back and see the solution of all the 50 questions. No matter if you got 50 of them correct or if you got 0 of them correct. No problem, go through the solution of all the 50 questions. That will help you understand if you use the right formulas for the questions that you got right, and it will also help you understand what was missing in your approach. So right now, when you're beginning your preparation, your ideology should be that I want to learn from every single question that I attempt. I am attempting 50 questions today. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many I got correct. I will still learn from 50 questions today. As long as you have that mentality, as long as you look at the solution, as long as you note down what was the trick or concept of formula in your formula book, and it's not for the sake of just getting to know the right answer. It's for the sake of learning from that question. As long as you do that, not only will you be able to attempt more number of questions a day, but you will also feel less demotivated. As long as you have that mental shift of from solving the questions to attempting the questions, you will be on the right track. Number 3, you'll feel demotivated is if you're not consistent enough. So a lot of times we have irregularities in our preparation. Not every day is similar. So किसी time पे you'll probably have exams, and if you're a working professional, किसी time पे boss बोल देंगे कि Saturday Sunday भी काम करो. So these kind of situations keep occurring. The way you can be consistent throughout your preparation is if you set a weekly target instead of a daily target. If every single day you want to study for the exam with equal will, enthusiasm, zeal, it is not going to happen. It doesn't happen for anyone. Irregularities to आएंगी ना, how can you be consistent? But on a weekly basis, you can be consistent. So I really liked a book called The Catalyst. And in that book, there was a quote that in the longer run, things average out. Similarly, in your preparation, if you set a weekly target, stuff will average out. On some days, you'll work harder. On the other days, you'll not be able to do much. But on a weekly basis, it will average out. So your agenda should be that in this week, I want to finish these many sets of DILR, these many RCs in VRC section. Now, as long as you are doing that, it doesn't matter if some days you skipped because of workload or irregularities. This will help you be more consistent in your preparation. Another point I would highlight here is I said these many sets, these many, everything these many. The reason I said that is you need to have a measurable enough target. If you don't put a number to it, you will not be able to go ahead with it. You need to define a number that in this week, this is my target. Then you'll be able to do more. So initially, you'll be chasing these targets. Shuru mein you'll be like, I have to achieve my weekly target. But the more you achieve these targets, the more you will feel motivated enough to achieve beyond those targets. So when I started with these weekly targets, स्टार्टिंग में क्या होता था, आई यूज टू ट्राई कि खत्म हो जाए किसी तरह, एंड लास्ट के डेज में ज़्यादा बर्डन होता था. बट द मोर आई ट्राइड दिस स्ट्रैटेजी, the more I realized that I was able to achieve double or even triple of the targets that I used to set, because I was so inspired. The dopamine hit that you get once you achieve your weekly target is beyond measure. So when you start practicing this, you will feel more consistent when you look at it from the perspective of a weekly target. So I hope that keeping this video short and crisp, it helps you. And at the same time, I am opening the comments to any discussion you want to have regarding your preparation, open to hearing, and would be replying to every single comment. Thank you for watching.